Good Thursday morning, Lincoln Park, and happy birthday to Mr. William Shakespeare. Big Willie Shake's birthday today. If you check out the LP Stands Together page, you'll see a note there from Mr. Rains about some things you could do to celebrate Big Willie Shake's birthday, if that so intrigues you. Today, I just want to quickly go over the slideshow that's going to be posted. I will post this alone without the video recording under classwork so that you can check it out, watch everything, and complete the activity. I just wanted to make sure that we went over what you are to be doing. So today we're going to be talking about two of the most prominent romantic poets, William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge, and they are known for coming together to create what is known as the lyrical ballads. And what's interesting is Wordsworth and Coleridge are very different when it comes to the poetry that they write, the images that they create. Wordsworth, very much known as a nature poet. Coleridge, while still deriving his inspiration from nature, the imagination, etc. His imagination goes to a little bit of a darker place. And there's an interesting story behind the creation of his one of his most famous poems, Kubla Khan. And we'll get into Kubla Khan a bit more specifically tomorrow as well. So, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going through this. You'll notice on the second slide, there's an introduction video to William Wordsworth. So when you click on this, the link will come up that'll take you to YouTube. You are just watching that video. And then there are two poems of his. It is A Beauteous Evening and Daffodils. Again, when you click on them, the links come up and they will take you to a video where you can listen to the recordings of those poems. Okay, so that'll take you through William Wordsworth, and then we get into Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Same idea. You're going to watch the video introduction to Coleridge, and then there is an audio recording of Kubla Khan. When you are listening to both the Wordsworth and Coleridge poems, please make sure that you're paying attention to the images that are being created by the words that they are using. And then you are simply creating a Google Doc, writing a paragraph, looking at the images, comparing and contrasting the images created in Wordsworth versus Coleridge's poetry, and discussing how these poems embody the romantic ideals. So be specific there. We talked about all of those earlier in the week. You can go back to that slideshow if you need to, where we talked about the imagination and the childlike innocence and the relation to nature and all of these different things. So just talk a little bit about how these poems embody those ideals. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. As I mentioned, you'll submit the Google Doc with that paragraph, and that will count towards your weekly activity points. And tomorrow we'll get into a little more detail with Coleridge's poem Kubla Khan, because as I mentioned, it has a really interesting backstory, and we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on with that. All right, so you all have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to record your attendance daily. That's very important. And if you have any questions or issues, please send me an email. All right, everyone, keep being awesome. Talk to you later.